A bunch of Dale Earnhardt and Dale Jr. cars are being auctioned, but are they legit? Classic car auctions bring in thousands of car collectors and enthusiasts to shell out big bucks to buy unique and exotic cars that they can claim as their own. A lot of money is auctioning off a collection of street cars and race cars supposedly connected to either Dale Earnhardt or Dale Earnhardt Jr. The street cars and the more notable cars being auctioned off are the race cars, which were said to be raced by one of the Earnhardts. Included in the this looks like a great collection, but there are some concerns from fans that these may not be the actual race cars driven by the Earnhardts. People on the took. Others noted that the Wheaties car is listed as a 1993 Monte Carlo, but that car was raced in 1997 and they raced Luminas in 1993. The biggest giveaway, Dale Earnhardt Jr., who isn't the one selling the cars, that some of these cars may not be legit. He didn't say what. Sometimes when a team is done with their chassis, they sell it to a team in lower series who runs used equipment to save costs. Just like a street, it's possible some of these cars could be the real thing, but there are so many question marks surrounding this collection that it might be best to hold off if you're thinking of buying these cars. NBC. The post appeared first on
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.